Fans were like obsessed with like all the drama that we had around DragCon. Like,
and then it was Acid Betty versus Bianca Del Rio.
right.
It was like, you shady queens, you say you're here for the fan, but you take a 2-hour break and you show up at noon. And then Acid Betty was like, you have not done a drag con in 3 years. You sit at a table for 2 hours signing a book no one wants to read, and you think you know. That's what Acid Betty said. I said, worker, you better get your life, honey.
Yeah, Acid Betty was going in. And TBH, she's not completely like, I mean, she's kind of right. Like, a lot of you guys have done every drag con that has ever happened. Y'all are there for 2-3 days, sitting down at your booth, like meeting fans for hours and hours. And who cares if some people need to take more breaks? Other people work differently than others. Just because someone takes more breaks than you doesn't mean that they're working less or that you're working more than them. Like, people just function differently. So
the thing is, I remember hearing these rumors that Sharon Needles made $40,000 in a month.
We've got to have money.
And at the time, my wig flew off. I was like, how can a drag queen
make that much money?
Make $40,000 in a month? That is wild to me. And then Bianca Del Rio came along. We were like, oh my God, no one makes more money than Bianca Del Rio. Like, this is, people just do not make more money than Bianca Del Rio. Yeah. And then Trixie Mattel came along. And now I'm like, people just do not make more money than Trixie Mattel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of time there's a lot of jealousy, specifically around 3 drag queens, in my experience. Bianca Del Rio, Trixie Mattel, and Katya. Because they are really followed and they...
Bianca's the one I don't feel, though, because...
I will say this. I do experience jealousy and insecurities sometimes with that stuff. Like when I, go visit Bianca in her like gorgeous, beautiful home with a pool, and like it's just, I was like, this bitch has a great house, and I am like in the midst of like struggling to try to buy this. That
is not true. You're not struggling.
Not struggling. Well, I've been trying since October. I'll put it that way. I've been trying since October, and I've had a few snafus. Let's put it that way, because of my remarkable credit history.
Bianca Del Rio, Sherry Vine. Now, Sherry and Bianca are considerably older than Peppermint is. Not considerably. That was shady. Sherry and Bianca are older than Pep. Pep is like a few years older than me, and Bianca Del Rio and Sherry Vine are over 50.
Bianca's over 50? No.
Yeah, I think Bianca's over 50. Hey, Google.
No, I want to say 48.
Del Rio?
Roy Haylock. 46.
Oh, 46?
Bianca is substantially older than Peppermint. I mean, she is gravely older than her.
Considering that Bianca is in her early 80s. No, excuse me. I stand corrected. I thought that she said she was 50. I guess I was wrong. I thought she said she was 50.
I think that in the same way that when Bianca Del Rio started touring, doing strictly stand-up, no numbers, no nothing, that was probably really wild for a lot of fans of drag, not just Drag Race, but drag in general, being like, there's like not even a single song, and they're like, no, she just comes out and talks. And I also want to point out that Bianca Del Rio did not invent this. Coco Peru does shows like this. There are lots of queens who do shows like this. I want to make that abundantly clear. I think something about Bianca doing these massive venues, doing just stand up, did actually pave a way for other queens to go in these venues and do just stand up and not do. So I think that, Peppermint has always been ahead of her time and right on time at the same time.
Bianca Del Rio
is a villain.
No, superhero. No, so you're right. You're right. She's a villain. She's a villain. She's a villain. She's a super villain.
But there's also more nuance than just villain hero. I always say you got to rate it off the chaotic good, chaotic neutral.
And I'll just go into something very simple, very basic. Just superhero, supervillain. Superhero.
Yeah, you would go for basic.
Lil Mama Bianca Del Rio had a foot surgery, and
Bianca feet looked like something out of Lord of the Ring. I'm happy she got her feet. The Bianca's feet were wretched. Them things.
I never seen them.
You never seen Bianca's feet?
No, I mean I can't talk. I will never come for a foot. My foot is, baby. I will never. I have no room in my shoes or in my life to talk about anyone's feet.
Bianca's feet look like Agatha all along put a fucking hex on them. Okay, them feet look like they've been cursed for a century or two. So I'm happy. I mean, mine aren't that bad. Obviously, mine is more a vanity thing. There's like 2 little corns I want to get removed. So I'm gonna do it.
Let's go on to probably one of my favorite drag queens to ever come out of life. This drag queen is I really can't say enough great things about this monster clown. But let's talk about all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana. Let's talk about Bianca Del Rio.
Bianca Del Taco. I love Bianca. She's such a good person.
Yeah, Bianca's lovely. She's really lovely. I mean, she's messy.
Very messy, especially on Twitter. Bianca loves commenting, okay. You'd be like, today, I packed 1,000 meals and I donated a bunch of clothes and okay.
It's so annoying. You'll be like, guys, today I finally won an Emmy Award after trying for years and years. Thank you so much for believing me. Okay. That shit is so fucking annoying. I hate that.
But Bianca is also just so thoughtful. Y'all, Bianca, like every couple of weeks, she sends a text like, hey girl, just checking on you, thinking about you. How's this? How's that? What do you think about this? Or like you'll come home to like a package with like, she'll send like, she'll be away on a trip somewhere on one of her world tours. She saw these earrings. She thought about me and Bob. So she'll like she'll mail them to us. Like Bianca is just so thoughtful, so sweet. She invites you down to her house to come and hang out. And just, I love Bianca. I love Bianca.
Okay. Okay. Bianca Del Rio. One of my favorite memories of her was before, like I think I was a baby queen. I was like barely doing it. Like I was doing like my once a week competition status, but Bianca had no clue who I was. So she put me up on stage at the Ritz, and by on stage I mean on the floor at the Ritz. And she put me up there and she was saying something. I don't remember what it was, but she said something and then I responded and I made her laugh. And this was
that's you that you can make Bianca laugh.
And she looked back and she said, "Oh, you're funny." And
I love that.
Like, I made Bianca a motherfucking Del Rio laugh. That was great. I was like, yes, bitch.
And she never laughed again.
She also, whenever me and Jacob and Ezra, she used to call us the firm. That shit. You're bringing the firm.
Partners.
Can I bring my partners? Yeah, bring the firm. What is I'm a fucking firm?
One of my fondest memories of Bianca is we went. It was myself, Kim, and 2 of our other friends, John and our friend Josiah. We were in Palm Springs and we went over to Bianca's place and we walk. And Bianca has this huge 6-foot by 6-foot painting in her foyer of her home that she painted. And I'm at this house. And I was like, oh, I love that. That's so beautiful. And she's like, you want it? And I was like, can I have it to like take to my home? She's like, yeah, if you really want, I'll give it to you. And Bianca gave me this beautiful. This is the pic. I'm gonna send it right now. This is a picture that Bianca gave me.
Point to nothing. Pop out, queen. Point to nothing. Go ahead, queen. Point to the air.
And I'm going to put it in my home because I love this picture so much that Bianca painted herself.
What are you about to say, Jacob?
Whenever I'm alone with Bianca and she's drunk, she does the opposite of shit talking about you, and she just talks about how much she loves you and how talented you are.
That's so funny. I love Bianca.
Guys.
Something Bianca does is so funny was that we were at Bianca's place one time, and Bianca goes, "What's Jacob got a costume change?"
Wait, what?
She goes, "Oh, Jacob's got a costume change because Jacob likes to do vibes. So Jacob is so. I wish y'all could see like go somewhere with Jacob. It's so funny to watch Jacob pack, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna need a book, and then this is my outfit. I'm gonna read my book in, and then I'm gonna swim, and I'm gonna put on this one, and then I'm gonna go over here. And Jacob does all his little points, and I just
okay. Let me just clarify. It was a Palm Springs pool party.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's shade.
So I had a pool outfit, which involved my robe and my bathing suit. And then when the night got cooler, I had another like evening wear look.
Not evening wear.
It's
It's not calling evening wear.
I don't think it's a bad thing. Did you feel attacked? I'm sorry, baby.
No, I
Oh
don't. I
my
was just
god, the two
explaining.
of y'all. I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah, not communication. Damn. We crazy as hell, ain't we? And by the way, the picture's never coming. Monet, go ahead, point to the air, Monet. I dare you. Go ahead, point. I dare you, Monet. Point to the picture. Where's it at?
Point to my fucking dick. How about that?
Here it is, y'all. Right here in my hand.
I just sent it to y'all. It's a very big, beautiful painting. It's going in my new house. It's going like right when you walk into my house. I love this picture.
Watching Bianca win Drag Race was really, really fucking exciting.
Yeah.
Really exciting. I can't even express. I mean, outside of me and Monet winning, watching Bianca win was one of the most exciting times I've ever had watching someone win Drag Race. It was crazy.
Yeah, New York was like on fire. It was wild.